Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, or Tank12, however you want to call me. I don't really care. Welcome back to World of Tanks. And before we start this video, let me just put one more equipment slot on, or equipment piece into the equipment slot for my STRV S1. Right now, I'm not really sure what I want to put on, either the concealment or binoculars, because I don't have binoculars at the moment, so I'm not going to be spending an additional 600,000 credits because I really need the experience and the money at the moment, the credits, because I want to unlock some tier 10 vehicles. So that's one of the reasons why I'm playing tier 8 premium tanks. And also, because I want to switch it up a little bit, because let's face it, I have so many tier 8 premium tanks, I really need to play them. I don't just need to buy them and having them in my garage and rotting away. I really need them to be doing work because I need the credits. Today's video is not about the STRV S1 though. I thought it was just kind of nice to play a tank destroyer for once in a while, because I really don't play a lot of tank destroyers on my channel. Probably with artillery the least played class. Medium tanks, heavy tanks, light tanks, that's where my heart is at. But tank destroyers are fun every once in a while, and just doing massive amounts of damage or being extremely well, rounded in certain areas like, let's say, armament and just rate of fire. It's really nice, and especially the STRV S1, it just has crazy good camouflage values, but it's just too stationary for me. That's one of the reasons why I didn't really enjoy it as much as I did enjoy other vehicles. But enough about tank destroyers, STRVs, all that stuff. We're going to be talking about certain things that are basically, or have been, the main point for my entire YouTube career. And to be fair, those are goals that I've set for myself. These goals I usually set for myself is not just for a game. I also set these goals for my life, for anything I want to do. I want to have goals, because you always need to have a drive to be able to achieve something, right? And having that really helps, especially in a very monotone kind of environment like here in World of Tanks, where you're constantly kind of doing the same things over and over and over again. And it really helps if you have a set goal or several goals that you want to achieve. And I've noticed that in the last couple of years, my World of Tanks enjoyment has maybe dwindled a little bit. I haven't played as much since I've been doing so many other things. I've been playing other games as well. And, it's just not that I don't enjoy World of Tanks anymore. It's just that this game has changed in certain ways, which is a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. But that's just the way it is, right? That's the way life goes. But I still have goals that I set for myself at the very beginning when I first started playing World of Tanks. And we're going to talk about these goals right now, because let's take a reality check. How far and how close, whatever, have I achieved my goals? How close am I to achieving my goals, or how far away am I from them? Right now, we're kind of screwed. We have no light tank. Our Batchat 12T, or ELC even 90, which is even worse, died over there. He could have been a really great help if he actually, spotted over there a little bit more, or just, wouldn't have died, because this is a map that you really need a nice scout in, and it's just a bit of a waste since I didn't put binoculars on because I'm a cheapsake. So it's kind of my fault as well, kind of, maybe. And we have a bit of a problem since the Batchat 12T on the enemy team certainly looks like he knows what he's doing, or it's the Burask. Could be that the Burask is hiding in there and he's spotting us, so that was probably the right move to fall back a little bit, since our T95 is just rolling into the middle. But I keep getting off track. So I've set myself certain goals, right, for World of Tanks. Those goals are as following. They were achieving a purple rank, which means being a unicum. That was always a goal of mine, to become a unicum, so I can brag how good I am at a game. But no, it was just my personal goal, you know. It was never to brag or anything, but it was a goal of mine to show that I've managed to master something, and mastering the art of World of Tanks, mastering a game, which took, wow, a long time. So I'm not there yet. I'm not a Unicum by, let's say, about 100 points, maybe a bit more, 110, 15, depending on where you see the scale. You know, the scale is, I think, about 2,450 win 8 is where you become a Unicum, and that certainly is a goal of mine still. I want to become a Unicum, but since I have drastically reduced the amount of playtime that I have in World of Tanks, what also happened is that my advances towards the Unicum rank have gone down also quite a bit, because I'm not really playing. I'm playing this game for enjoyment. I'm playing this game to inform you guys. I'm playing this game for content creation. I'm playing this game for relaxation. I'm playing tanks that I do enjoy. I'm not playing, you know, tier 10s to constantly be at the best, the most, the highest level, do the most damage. That was a phase that I was in, and I did enjoy it. But to be fair, there are so many things to enjoy in World of Tanks, and they are not always just in tier 10. And once again, I've been spotted by somebody, so there must be a light tank or a medium tank over there. This is ridiculous. Our team is completely blind because we lost at ELC even 90, and now we have a tank right there. And you know how it works. If you're in a tank destroyer, you don't have any lights. Well, good job, you are a dead man rolling around in a coffin. But that's not what I want to talk about right now. As I already mentioned, it was one of my main goals to become a purple player, and I know these stats are completely unnecessary. I know that it doesn't matter how skilled you are. In the end, holy shit, what a hit. In the end, I mean, you can still be a good player and not have the best stats. And, you know, it doesn't help if you judge these players immediately from stats. That's one of the reasons why I also stopped using XVM. I didn't really judge the players. It was just something I gotten used to, the colors and all that information I was able to deduct from XVM. But in the end, you didn't really need XVM to, you know, have a good time in World of Tanks. And I still see the people, the people still, I mean, okay, story time. A lot of times when I play, I have a good game, people tend to call me a cheating, modding kind of person. And to be fair, on the one hand, it's super annoying to constantly have to deal with the issue of, yeah, cheating and all that kind of stuff, all these accusations, because they are obviously not true. I mean, yes, people do abuse mods for cheating, they have done that, but I do have some faith in wargaming that they do pick out the guys that are using legal cheat mods. But, you know, when you have a good game, and I don't really even play this game all too much, and I don't even have these crazy-ass games all the time, they somehow they write to me when sometimes I'm not even playing that great, when I don't even do that much damage, when I don't even kill them, you know, it's the weirdest thing. And it kind of is a nice, you know, show of, wow, you still got it. You still are a good player because they are targeting you and they're talking to you. I'm not sure. Maybe it sounds a bit hypocritical. Wait, no. What do you call it? Yeah, maybe it sounds a bit ironic. Let's put it like that. But yeah, it's one of the main reasons why I play World of Tanks. Why I want to still continue on playing World of Tanks. I want to see how far I can go in the ratings. I mean, this isn't the best representation. Barely anything has happened. I've only got 713 HP in damage in this game. I blame it on the scout. I blame it on being in a very defensive kind of vehicle, and we really need somebody to step up and to spot. And it really, you can see nobody wants to do that job, and we are certainly not suited for this kind of endeavor. But yeah, another reason was I really wanted to unlock all of the tier 10 tanks. I want to unlock all of the vehicles in the game. I want to have this game kind of mastered, and I want to have everything done. That's why I'm still playing the game. That's why, like, basically, when I'm playing World of Tanks, I'm just playing vehicles that I play to get to the next stage and to, you know, unlock the next vehicle that is waiting around the corner. And I maybe just have done a massive mistake by shooting that bush, because that CS59, he is certainly still in that position right there. And now this position is going to be, yeah, it's going to be a perma fired on by artillery. I can tell you that much. So I'm just gonna knock over this tree to get a little bit of additional cover, and hopefully artillery strikes this area and I just stay a bit away from there. As I mentioned, that's what I thought was going to happen. That's why I'm going to be sticking back here. You know what? I can also knock over this tree just to fuck with him. It's kind of funny. I think... Oh no, this is war. That's War Thunder, where you actually knock over. You can shoot the trees down. But yeah, that's one of the other reasons why I'm still playing this game. I want to achieve the top tiers. I want to get all the vehicles in the game. And then another very important reason for me is to review all of my premium tanks and all of the tier 10s that I've played. And I'm working on that. I'm nowhere near finished with that, certainly not. But it's a long shot. Let's put it like that. It's a long shot. It's something I'm working on and I really want to do because, let's face it, I've spent so much money, I've spent so much energy, so much time into this game. I really want to get the maximum amount of joy that I can get out of this game. I still enjoy it at the moment. There are certain things I do not agree with, certain things that I do not like, but most of the things I still do enjoy. That's why I still play this game. I understand the frustrations. I understand why a lot of people don't play this game anymore and have turned their backs on it. I just can't do that because I still enjoy it quite a lot. So, yeah, those are basically the three big reasons why I still play this game. We really have to have patience here to be able to... hopefully already kills him right there, thank God, to win this game, because we have tank destroyers all over the place. We have a Progetto 46, and it looks like one of us soon will need to scout. There's a T110E3. If he gets spotted too much, he's going to get hurtled by artillery shells, but that's just how it goes. I think it's our calling. I'm going to be making a move. Wait, actually, we're gonna see if the E3 actually spots the RHM, the Borsig right there, because he's actually full HP almost, so we can take a bit of a hit since his tank is quite large, but we're running out of time as well, so... Oh, the Progetto is actually moving. I'm not too sure if that's going to be a good thing. 15% of HP, he's a one-shot for everyone, and artillery did just that. They need to hit that. They need to hit that really hard. Either one of those bushes, there is the CS59 in there, and we really cannot handle him. So a very interesting game, a very bad tank to be in it, because I'm not really good in offensive play with the STRVS1. I can admit that much. Not really good at, you know, being aggressive in the tank destroyer, unless I want to suicide. But right there. What a miss. Hopefully he doesn't spot me. He's in there. I have to have this E3s back. There's the CS59. You know what? This hiding and sitting in the back is just not something for me. I'm going to be moving in, going to get to this position over here and see if I can actually assist the E3, because he's going to get pummeled by artillery if we do not help him with this CS59. Also, we only have 2 minutes remaining. There's our artillery piece. Let's knock him out of the game. Very good shot. Yeah, we're a bit fucked now. Okay, that's now very awkward. We have the CS59 over there. Oh, we have a T-95 still alive back there? I didn't even notice it. That lad didn't even move a single inch. And I think that could be a bit of a problem for us. But we have to engage now. Engage, engage, engage. Come on. Keep him tracked. Just perma-track this guy. We're gonna take a hit. We don't have the rate of fire. Put another one into him. Back off real fast. Reload. Hopefully he makes a mistake. There, we knock him out. Okay, I'm going to be the lamb brought to the slaughter. Because I have to see to it that I can spot the T-30 and the RHM. If they can just finish off one of them, you know, if I just can spot one of them, maybe it would be enough. Because we have these tank destroyers waiting around here. Because we really have to act now. It took me way too long to actually act. There is the Borsig. Just, no. Okay, nice. We survive a high explosive shell from the Borsig. He must feel pretty angry about that. There is the T-30. Now they only need to finish off the artillery piece. They have 10 seconds remaining. If that RT manages to hide somewhere, I think it's going to be a draw. That is unfortunate. We could have done things differently. Let's put it that way, but also quite a thrilling game in the end. Still managed to spot the T-30. I think we probably maybe attacked previously when I was engaging the CS, because I think we would have been able to actually get in there in time. But still, this E3 did some really big work. So that, I mean, this is a game that kind of shows you why I still play World of Tanks. Every game is different. Artillery getting like that much damage is absolutely disgusting. Hate to see it. I really hate to see artillery getting that much damage, especially the M53, 55. Such a disgusting artillery piece. But yeah, we are not going to be delving into a rant because that was a good game in the end. Well, I mean, it was a decent game. And I think I'm going to get binos with this tank because concealment, whatever. Let's put binos on it. I have to steal it from somebody else, but either way, that was a close one. So yeah, those are the points why I still play this game, and those are the reasons or the targets I'm still trying to achieve. I really want to become purple for myself, you know, for my ego, and I really want to have the win rate of, I don't know, maybe 2,500, 600. Still a long way to go, at least 100 points, maybe about 150 points to be purple. And then after that, I want to unlock all the tier 10 vehicles. I'm close to it. Now, I'm not going to be counting artillery as tier 10 vehicles at the moment, but I have to unlock them eventually. Because if I unlock all of the vehicles right here, I'm going to be done with it. I will have to unlock artillery. And then maybe you'll see some arty gameplay on this channel. Something that is probably not going to be very enjoyable. So we'll just have to see. So right now, there's only like the Japanese heavy line that I still have to grind. In the French, no, not in the French line, in the British line, I still have to get the FV4005. In the Chinese line, I have to get the tank destroyers. In the Polish line, the medium tanks, where I'm working on the CS63 at the moment. And then in the Italian line, the Italian heavy tanks. But then I'm going to be done with the game until they add new nations into World of Tanks. Then I'm going to be all over this game again. And yeah. So those goals, they're still there. I have almost achieved all three of them. That's like, if you put it into perspective, into the last 10 years, almost all of them have been done. If I would have been a bit more, you know, focused, I probably would have gotten them done in 3 years, like 3 years ago. But I think you don't always have to be fully 100% on target. So I think that's okay. As always, I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I would really like to know what is your goal playing World of Tanks? Are you playing this game just for the fun of it? Do you have any goals? Do you have any targets you want to achieve? Certain tanks you want to play and have like 3 marked? Oh, 3 marking is actually, that's a good choice of word, because I am working on 3 marking certain heavy tanks and certain tier 10s. So the M48 Patton is still going to be a target of mine. The E5, I've done that even on stream. I finished that. Sheridan, I did as well. The E4 and E3, maybe. I don't really play a lot of tank destroyers. The E100, definitely. That's one of the tanks I really want to get 3 marked. The Leopard 1, yes, I want to 3 mark that. The E50M, I want to 3 mark that. And I think the Batchat 25T, that's going to be a target. I think I've 3 marked a couple of tier 9s. Yeah, but it wasn't really a priority as much. So I'm going to finish it here. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.